here with the Devil's Blood. What's up, man?
Not much. Just waiting.
The hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
So how's the tour been so far?
It's been really good actually. We've had really good venues so far, mostly pretty good turnouts. The bands on the tour are friendly towards each other, so there's little stress, and there's a lot of people actively working and being as professional as they can. At least everything that surrounds the concerts themselves. So
So you guys are on an independent label, like Van, is what they call it?
We're in Europe. We're on Van Records.
Uh-huh.
In America, the last record came out on Metal Blade.
Oh, so it is on Metal Blade.
Yeah.
And that's how you guys got on this tour?
No, we got on this tour because basically the bands, the two headliner bands, more or less demanded that In Solitude and the Devil's Blood were brought along for the ride. So it's taking back a little bit of the power that often gets lost in these kinds of situations.
Sure. It's a rarity.
Yeah, we said no to a bunch of US tours so far because the bands that were on the tour were either so far removed from what we are doing or simply just shitty, that we decided not to do it because it didn't feel right. And this opportunity came along and we were like, oh, that's kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I think it's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime thing for the people who come to it as well, even if they might not realize it at the time. But these concerts are, well, they're not concerts, they're ceremonies and rituals, and they're being performed by people who are extremely passionate about what they're doing. And extremely ruthless in their execution of what they're doing, and that power is apparent in each and every note that all bands play. So,
cool. And then how do you guys get funded for it? Is it through the label or through you guys personally, or combination of both?
Well, we're from the Netherlands, so I can only speak for us. We managed to get something that you might call a government grant, which is a small.
Australia has similar things like
that.
Yeah,
we managed to pay for stuff like plane tickets. We got an advance from one of the record labels to do the visa thing, which costs a lot of money as well. Yep. Which you really have to do, especially with all the border crossing that we're doing. Yeah. So we're going to Canada twice.
All the P1s and stuff.
All that stuff. All that's been taken care of, months in advance. You really don't want to have that, fuck you up. That's what happened to Watain this time on the first 4 nights. They had to stay behind because their visas weren't approved yet.
Going into Canada?
No, going in US. Yeah. So it's basically, everything else is funded by the bands themselves. Of course, we get a nightly fee, which is
guaranteed.
Not enough even to pay the bus.
Right.
So you have to put up your own money. Nobody. I don't think anybody on this tour is actually earning anything. But that's not the point. We're here to invest.
Right.
And that's what we're doing.
Well, it's just we want our audience to know, and then the people and musicians that come up to know the realities of what it is.
Yeah,
you and I both kind of know it because I've seen it many times.
Oftentimes people come up to me and they
the myth of the rock star.
You guys must be rolling in cash and you must be doing all crazy shit every night. But that's no. If there's no more money in your bank account, you're fucked. That's just it. That's just the way it goes.
And so, what else is coming up for you guys? You're going to finish this tour off and then head back home, and then what's up?
We're going to head back home, stay home for about 1.5 weeks, then fly back to do the Maryland Death Fest. I think we're actually headlining one of the stages there. I'm not sure. We're going to do an hour set there. So it's going to be a breath of fresh air compared to the 30-minute sets that we're doing so far, although they have been going very well. For us, it's after that we're gonna do a bunch of festivals in Europe, like the Hellfest, some other stuff, and then we're kind of talking about doing another U.S. tour, which, in all likelihood, should be somewhere at the end of the year. But it's still tentative.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for taking the time.
No problem.